What's up, you all? Welcome to your minute of motivation. And in this minute, in this moment, I'd like for you to think about the thought that in life, it's easy for us to get caught up in worrying. It's easy for us to think to ourselves, what if this happens? What if this person does this to me? What if this person lies? What if things don't go the way I want? What if? But in this moment, imagine when that thought of what if comes in, replace that what if with so what? So what if this happens? So what if this person does this to me? Or so what if things don't go that way? For I can survive it. I can get through it. I can thrive from it. Replace what if with so what? What's up, you all? I'm KyleMichael, and this is going to be a special video, expanding on what I talked about in the Minute of Motivation. That had to do with Epictetus, his words of wisdom. Epictetus was a ancient Stoic philosopher who I like a lot, and when it comes to that particular philosophy, it's really grounded in the idea that it's very important for the individual to be able to accept what they cannot change in life. At its core, it's really about acceptance. Because we are limited in what we actually have control over. It could be said that we, in a sense, as human beings, can have an addiction to control. And that's because when we feel we're in control, in those moments we can feel safe, but oftentimes it's a facade, in that there's very little that we can actually control. But one thing we can control is who we are in the midst of what goes on around us. In that we're limited in what we can do in terms of the external world. We can't control what people do. You can try, but that's going to lead you down a path of anger and hate and insecurity and whatnot. So in the end, you really can't control what people can do. You can help guide people, but people are going to do what they're going to do. And you just want to make sure that you're guiding people in such a way that is going to be best for them, not necessarily in a way where you're guiding them to do what's best for you. That's something to keep in mind. But to get back to it, it's really important to just accept that there's a lot that's not really within our control, but we can control how we interact with others when things are presented to us to the best of our ability. And we can absolutely control our inner world. It takes practice, though. It's not necessarily, because, it really is easier said than done until you do it a lot. When you've done it a lot, then it's easier done than said, maybe. But understanding that. And so taking those words, just because when I heard them, they really resonated with me. Epictetus, replacing so what? Replacing what if with so what? Because think about how debilitating the words what if can be. What if this happens? What if that happens, you know? What if this person is lying to me? Or what if she leaves me? Or what if he's unfaithful? What if, what if I don't get the promotion? Or what if, this job doesn't work out? Or what if? And when you think about those, and when you come from that place, well, one, you're coming from a place where you're not centered, because in that you are saying what if, and that is going to cause you to be at the mercy of the what if. So how do you take your power? How are you able to implement control in this particular sense? Right? Because one thing that Stoicism, it's not saying that you have no power or no control. It's just saying for you to understand what you have control of and what you don't. And for the things that aren't in your control, what are you wasting your time trying to be in control over it for? It's a waste of time. And so you want to think logically and rationally about it. And so in this case, when you can say, so what? That puts you more at a cause point where you're in a position where you mentally are ready for whatever comes. That's a strong place to be. So right now, we're going to take a few moments to get relaxed. In this moment, allow yourself to take a big, deep breath. Inhale and exhale. On the next, you're going to take a big, deep breath and you're going to hold it. So take a big, deep breath in. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And exhale now. Good. Sometimes it's important just to take a moment to breathe. Sometimes, especially with everything going on, and, just life in general. You can get so caught up and you don't even take a moment to just sit back and just breathe. So in this moment, take another big deep breath in. Hold it. Hold it. And exhale. And any out sounds from outside, you can allow those to be. They're just there. But this is your time, and so you're going to focus in on your breath in this moment. So take another big deep breath in and hold it. Hold it and exhale. And if you like, you can allow your eyes to close. One more big deep breath in. And just go ahead and close those eyes if you're ready. And in this moment, I'd like for you to think about a scenario in your life. Maybe it's current, maybe it's past, but think about a scenario where you were in that moment, you were in a what if position. Maybe right now there's something going on. What if? What if this happens? What if that happens? Anything that you might naturally be more inclined to say what if, I want you to think about that thing right now in your mind. Think about that thing. And now, in your mind, say, what if, ... So say that right now. Okay. And now, I want you to take a Sharpie. You get to decide what color it is. And imagine the words, what if ... Imagine that on a whiteboard. So what if, whatever you said what if to, that's on this whiteboard right in front of you in your mind's eye. And now you take that Sharpie, whatever color it may be, and I would like for you to cross out the what if. Cross that out. Okay? And now, if you'd like, pick another Sharpie of a different color. You may use the same Sharpie if you wish, but if you'd like, pick a different Sharpie of a different color. And above where you crossed out the what if, write, so what? So what? ... So what if that happens? So what if that person does this to me? So what if things don't go? So what if things don't go the way I want them to, or I wanted to, or I hoped? So what? The reason you're saying so what in this moment is because in this moment you can be reminded that you have it within you to get through it. You're stronger than you imagine. Sometimes we just need to remind ourselves, right? So what? So what? For you who shines so bright, you can allow yourself to radiate like the sun. And you see, so what if this happens or that happens? The sun will shine tomorrow. Somewhere. In fact, the sun is shining always. Somewhere. It doesn't stop. Don't allow it to stop you either. Yes, things do happen in life, and we do live this experience where we will feel emotions, and it's okay to feel them, but we won't get lost there. We let them go. We let those emotions tell us what it is that they like to tell us, We thank them for imparting whatever lesson they can give to us. And then we let them go. But what if is not going to stop us from living anymore? What if? What if? What if? That's just not something that's within our control. We don't know what will happen necessarily. We can do our best to live our lives in such a way where we can help guide things in the direction we'd like to do with our actions. But even then, things will come up. And so what? And so what will you do? It's not going to stop you. You've made it this far. And you still have much farther to go. Isn't that a beautiful thing? How much have you learned on this beautiful journey so far? And maybe it hasn't been the easiest, but how much have you learned? And do you think it's possible for you to be able to help others along the way by what you have gained? No matter what that might be, in what form. So, in this moment right now, look at that whiteboard and take that eraser now and go ahead and just erase that what if. Just go ahead and erase it. Erase that. And go ahead and write now again. So what? So what, ... So what, whatever that thing is that you thought of. That so what can apply to. And now, so what that thing, and I want you to think about how you can get through it, how you can get past it. So what if I didn't get the promotion? So what if I don't get the promotion? I'll keep working hard, and if there are no opportunities, I'll search for something elsewhere. I'll keep going. So what if this person is lying to me? So what if they're cheating? Or so what if they're not being honest? I'll step away. I'll love myself. I know how I deserve to be treated. And I'll move forward. And find someone, or if life brings me to someone that will treat me the way I wish. Love me the way I wish. So what if they do that? So what if they dump me? So what if they don't love me the way I'd like to be loved? I know I deserve love. I know I'm a very loving person. So I won't accept anything less. So what? So what? These are examples. So in this moment, think about a way to apply that same thing, that same structure for your so what. And if you'd like to even take it a step further when this is done, you can go ahead and write it down. But either way, you think about that and you make it clear in your mind. So what? Not what if. So what? You'll be fine. You'll make it through. You made it this far. And they haven't seen nothing yet. Okay. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Okay. That was a little off the top of the head, but I knew the direction I wanted to take it. But hopefully it was cool for you. It was kind of cool for me too, because I got to do it with in my mind too. And yeah, if you got something out of it, definitely leave a comment. I'm curious in what color pen you chose. What colors did you choose? It actually might say something. So, and if you have something to share, please share it. It's always cool to hear, and you'd be surprised how others reading your experiences, it can help them too. But yeah, if you are interested in hypnotherapy and coaching, then you can email me at KyleMichael@magicminds.com. Go ahead and check out magicminds.com. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. There will be more to come. I haven't been able to release these as much as I'd like, and just that I've just been very busy. I'm taking my education to the next step. Working right now in graduate and a pre-doctoral program for couples and family therapy. Well, focus on that, but psychotherapy and whatnot. And I love it, but it does take a lot of my time. However, I'm happy I got a chance to do this today, and hopefully you got something out of it too. Okay, all right. Is that it? I guess that's it for now. I guess I gotta do a video soon to put more out there, okay? Alright. Till next time, you all. Make sure to live life. Make sure to love life.